Breaking overnight, a train catches fire in Copiah County. What it was hauling and what investigators believe sparked those flames.
A ban on conjugal visits at state prisons is soon scheduled to go into effect. Ahead, what a group has planned today to fight that decision. 16 WAPT News continues right now.
The one to watch. This is 16 WAPT News at 6.
Breaking overnight, crews worked through the night to put out a train fire in Copiah County.
Emergency management officials say the train came to a complete stop in Crystal Springs around 11 last night. Firefighters worked through the night to put it out. Investigators say an electrical problem started that fire. The train was hauling coal. Crews brought in a new engine over.
Breaking overnight, a train catches fire in Copiah County. What it was hauling and what investigators believe sparked those flames.
A ban on conjugal visits at state prisons is soon set to go into effect. Ahead, what a group has planned today to fight that decision. 16 WAPT News continues right now.
The one to watch. This is 16 WAPT News at 6.
Breaking news from overnight as crews worked through the night to put out a train fire in Copiah County.
Emergency management authorities say that train came to a stop in Crystal Springs around 11 p.m. Firefighters worked through the night to put it out. Investigators say an electrical problem started the fire. That train was hauling coal. Crews brought in a new engine overnight to get the train moving again.
Now to Commitment 2014, Clinton voters will be heading back to the polls today for a runoff election for Ward 2 Alderman. Rita Anderson faces Jim Martin. There were only 5 votes apart in the election earlier this month. Polls will be open today from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. at Wildwood Baptist Church. This morning, a man accused of stabbing a Walmart pharmacist with a syringe is in the hospital. This all happened at the Ridgeland store near County Line Road last night. Ridgeland police confirmed the man walked into the store, stabbed the pharmacist, then ran back into the parking lot and tried to carjack someone. When he wasn't able to, he ran back inside the store and drank a bottle of peroxide. Police tell us the man will be arrested when he is released by the hospital. Meanwhile, circuit clerks have started issuing voter ID cards in about 15 counties across the state. The new voter ID law requires you to show identification to vote. It will start with the primaries coming up in June. Mississippians approved that measure in 2011. And new this morning, the North Mississippi man accused of sending ricin letters to the president and Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker is expected to change his plea in court today.
James Everett Dusky had originally pleaded not guilty to several charges. He has been in jail ever since his arrest in April. Tonight, 2 Clinton men will appear on ABC's reality show Shark Tank. Stephen Coaches and Greg Cronin stopped by our studios this week to show us their new Shark Tank invention called Locker Bones. It's a multifunctional shelf that can be installed into any size locker. Coaches says no matter what happens on the show tonight, just getting to be on Shark Tank was a dream come true. You can watch it tonight right here. Shark Tank comes on at 8 p.m. Well, meanwhile, Hollywood legend and comedian Dan Aykroyd is planning to meet with fans in Jackson this weekend. He is already making his way around the capital city. State Representative Jody Steverson took a picture with the star at Parlor Market on Wednesday night. Aykroyd is in the area filming his part in the James Brown movie Get On Up. Aykroyd is meeting fans and promoting his vodka tomorrow. He will be at Wine and Spirits in the Quarter on Lakeland Drive from 11 to 1. New this morning, 20 new subpoenas have been issued in the bridge scandal involving aides to Governor Chris Christie. A legislative panel in New Jersey says the recipients won't be named until the documents are served, which could happen today. Lawmakers want to know who was behind lane closures on a major bridge that caused a 4-day traffic jam.
This morning, charges are pending for those believed to be behind stolen items and drugs found at a convenience store. Jackson police made the bust at Jubilee Food and Deli on North Shore Drive on Thursday. There were more arrests at a nearby apartment complex. Officers took stolen computers, electronics, and guns. They also recovered a rare drug, a pure form of opium. The two store owners were held inside a police car at the scene.
Did y'all have anything in your possession?
No word yet if police will shut down that store. Well, today the group Mississippi Advocates for Prisoners scheduled a rally at the Department of Corrections in Jackson. This is in response to the end of conjugal visits at state prisons. That ban begins in February. Well, the Corrections Commissioner says he's banning conjugal visits because it's become a financial burden and he's concerned about resulting pregnancies. Time now, 8:56. Overnight, evacuated residents began returning home in Southern California amidst an out-of-control wildfire.
ABC's Mary Bruce has the latest. Well, two movies dominated the nominations for the 86th Annual Academy Awards.
Yeah, Gravity and American Hustle each received 10 nods. The Academy announced those nominees live Thursday on Good Morning America. 12 Years a Slave and Wolf of Wall Street also scored several nominations. The Oscars will air March 2nd right here on 16 WAPT. And we have an entire section dedicated to the Oscars. That's at our website, WAPT.com. Normally, I haven't seen any of those movies that get the big nods. Gravity, I've seen that one, so I'm feeling like I'm up to date on the times,
Yeah,
you know, Keegan?
I actually have not seen any of those movies either.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm behind, but I do love to watch the Oscars
Absolutely.
for the fashions.
If you do Wolf of Wall Street, I've been warned, take your earmuffs with you too, because it's
Okay.
language is a little
Good
iffy in
Good
there.
Advice.
A local businessman is being honored today for his service during World War II. Howard Miskelly, founder of Miskelly's Furniture, will be awarded the Bronze Star at the state capitol later today. Governor will be on hand for that honor. Miskelly fought in Belgium, Holland, and Germany during World War II.
Students in Madison proved to be top testers. Still to come, a possible reason why so many of them did extremely well on the ACT.
And leaders want to improve the Eudora Welty Library in Jackson. Ahead, more on the upgrades worth $100,000. Time now 8:58. You're watching 16 WAPT News. So this is the read it all off the iPad, right?
Can you move your audio? Say, can you move your mic up on it just a little? On
Yeah.
Your
All right. Well, what's the fastest way? Where am I going? Where am I going?
Coming to join you, honey.
This way?
Yeah, I'm following you over there.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do a okay.
All right.
Hey there, buddy.
I think we can go into the studio. Yeah, studio.
And now there's no pointing or anything.
No point on this
Okay.
one. He's trying to keep it simple for the director. quit. Come on. I hate these buttons. Gotta make it right.
1, 2, 3.
You know what? I need a headset.
I have mine in my purse.
I got mine on my desk.
Okay.
2 seconds. Here, dial me in.
Yes.
I'm on my way. I know.
Ben, do you want video in here? Do we need video in here? It doesn't matter to me.
If you're ready to try and do that, have you looked at them enough to be? This is me, guys, calling in. Just send me the one.
You mean video on this monitor?
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
We got the video if you want it, if you feel like it's something you want to look at. Ask him if you want all of them, if he's doing all of them. Okay, so he's got the video for the Mississippi Valley, and that'll be the only one
Ready
that's
to go.
So you can point to it
So
and
I
say,
can reference that.
This is Mississippi Valley State.
Now, is this is this from this? Is this as it was happening, or is this just stock video?
This is just stock video.
Okay.
That's file video. I wish we went to Itabena yesterday. Step by.
Mississippi Valley State University is taking precautions after a bomb threat on campus. Bob.
Keegan, school officials shut down that university at noon yesterday. This is video from the Mississippi Valley State campus. Now police are recommending that students leave the campus. Classes are scheduled to resume again on Tuesday. Mississippi Valley State versus Alcorn basketball game scheduled for Saturday has been relocated, and Monday's game against Southern has been canceled. New this morning, some of the Jackson Public School District's brightest students will be squaring off in their annual district-wide Scrabble tournament, which is coming up today. Well, the teachers say the board game helps students learn new words and improve their memory and thinking skills. 150 students in the gifted program are set to play. Those games begin at the JSU E-Center at 8:30. A champion will be announced this afternoon. JPS and the United Way have teamed up to improve education in Jackson. Thursday, community and school leaders met to lay out a strategic plan to improve the district. It's an initiative called Alignment Jackson, and one of the main goals is to increase graduation numbers. In other news, Thursday's execution of an inmate in Ohio is now raising questions about the method used to put prisoners to death. Keegan?
It is, Bob. That inmate was executed using a cocktail of drugs never used before. Witnesses say he appeared to choke and to gasp for breath for nearly 15 minutes. It took 24 minutes for him to be pronounced dead. His attorney calls the execution a failed and agonizing experiment. Many states have been forced to find new drug combinations for lethal injections because European drug makers have stopped supplying U.S. prisons. Well, let's go ahead and take a live look outside using our South Jackson Sky Cam. What is the weather going to look like for this weekend? Ethan has your full forecast next. You're watching 16 WAPT News.